Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for our Legendary Drivers qualifying event. Alright, so we're going to be jumping here. We see all Legendary Drivers getting a 10% buff. Does that make them usable? Not 100% sure. Let's take a quick look now at our Legendary Drivers that we have access to. Alright, so these are current drivers that we have access to. They both have the 10% buff. Let's look at the highest legendary driver, which is Jackie Stewart. He's still not able to compete against these current drivers, so we're not going to be using them. If you have like Alan Frost, or if you have Michael Schumacher. Has anybody unlocked Michael Schumacher? I don't think I've ever seen somebody playing with Michael Schumacher in the game. Don't think so. But anyways, maybe there are people who has Michael Schumacher and Frost unlocked. So there'll be a good use for them today. Alright. So we're going to be jumping in now with Alonso and Verstappen as our drivers, as they have the 10% buff. And we're going to be going in and getting qualified here. First race up is going to be 100% chance of rain at Hungary. Let's go. Here we go for our first race. Let's see where we qualify here with these drivers. I expect Verstappen to qualify pretty good. Alonso's qualifying is not the best, so I expect him to qualify a little bit back. And as we see, we're going up against two legendary drivers here that we're at P13 and P7. So we're going to go for... let's give them both the Kawaii for this one. We want to start to save in those couple boosts for next season, just to be safe, because you never know what is going to be usable next season when it comes to the boost. You really don't know which boosts next season are going to be valuable, and which stats are going to be valuable until next season starts, and you get a chance to play around with the game to figure out what's working from what's not working, you know. But here we go for first race, currently up to P8 with our Alonso. Let's try to push him here, as this is a wet race, so you're going to try to make up most of your places on that first lap. If you can't make up any places on the first lap, then you'll just have to try and overtake as you go along through the corners. We got signs there. We got pulled back. Now we got signs. And we get Perez through here. No chance of getting Perez there. Good defense from Perez. Alright, we got him there afterwards. Alright, so we're going to be doing a 5-3 and a 4-4 strategy here. Or we could push Alonso to go long, so we'll stop attacking with him and allow those tires to be usable to go long. We do have a little extra pit stop time with the Kawaii boost here, so we're going to take advantage of that. That little faster pit stop time. So we're on lap 4. It's 4 to 6. So that's about some 15%, somewhere around there per lap. Right, we're starting lap 5, so we're gonna go 6 with Verstappen and go 5 with Alonso. So we're gonna put his go to pit order now. And while he's going to be going into pit, let's try and see if we can sneak past Alonso here. And so we didn't get to squeeze past Alonso. We got him there on the second attempt. And now we're just going to try to go to pit. We want to keep some of that power unit in the tank, so we could boost after we pit, because everybody's going to be going into pit on lap 6. So we want to be right up on them as they're in pit with our E, so we can try and pick up back those positions. So we didn't get blocked in by the rival cheatingly. We made it out. So we're gonna just allow Alonso now to cruise on up, and then we're gonna boost from this peak up here. So we're gonna push him now. Push him through the corners. Tried to pass Kevin Magnussen, no success there. Alright, so P2, P3 is in pit. They were way ahead, so we're not gonna catch them. But we should catch back up to P4 at least. There we go, back up to P4. So P3, P2 was way ahead of Alonso, so I doubt we were going to catch them. I think that's Verstappen and AI Alonso. Let's take a look. Oh, it's Lewis Hamilton. So it's AI Verstappen and AI Lewis Hamilton. They also get the 10% buff. So yeah, they're going to perform pretty great. Alright, so on the final lap, we could boost Verstappen from there. And let's see if we can push for Alonso to go catch up to Lewis. See if we can at least try to sneak past Lewis here. We're going to make the attempt on this last set of corners. After this straight right here, we're going to boost him now. See if we can sneak by Lewis. We caught up. Can we get him up the inside? Good defense from Lewis. We didn't have enough power unit anyways to get that position. So there we go. First race for 45 points. We'll take it. Looking pretty good. Alright, so the rival has completed his race. There we go, 45 points. Let's take a quick look at or the briefing window. We should have the better drivers here, as the legendary drivers are not going to outrun or drivers. We've already seen that, unless it's going to be like Michael Schumacher and Frost. And they had the overall better car, but we have the better cornering car there. So let's jump into the next race. Here we go for our next race on Japan. Now, while grinding through the duels, I don't know if you guys probably have noticed already that there seems to be this glitch on the Japan track whenever you're boosting by the front of the track. There seems to be this massive glitch. We're gonna go with the Prince boost this time. There seems to be this massive glitch where it's a real player as well, where your drivers get pulled back at the starting of the race here at Japan, and it's not affecting AIs, bots. It's only affecting the players. So what I have found to do to mitigate this is not boost at the starting of Japan, and once you pass that part of the track, then you can boost, so you don't get affected by the glitch. Because if you start to boost at the starting of the track, you're gonna get pulled back right at the front there after you cross that first line, right? So I wasn't noticing if it had affect the rival here, as we weren't boosting it. It was kind of a little bit of a jam there as well. So I wasn't paying full note to see if it affected the rival or not, as we were trying to get our drivers up into positions. And we get Signs on this corner to try. I will cut back down. Signs is defending. Let's see the tires real quick. Ooh, they're on softs. So they're going to dispose of my Alonso fairly quickly here, as they're on the softer compound. But what I could do is try to sneak up on the inside here with Alonso. He went to the outside line. Didn't manage to sneak up on Verstappen. Let's test the inside line of Verstappen here. Alright, so we sneak by Verstappen. No, we're not going to go to pit yet with Verstappen. We're just focusing on keeping our Alonso abreast in front of these guys. Let's go. We're going to come back to the medium tires for Verstappen. Let me see the tires in front. They're also on softs. We can try and sneak up the inside of Alonso with Verstappen. He's on the outside. Now he's right on the back, so we're gonna attack again here. Sneak up the inside. Good defense from Alonso. Holding off for Verstappen. Let's boost him right as he goes out of tires. Now we want to boost Alonso now to go by pit. See if he can pick up these guys who are going to be in pit. You got everybody. Alonso. No, he did not get Lewis Hamilton. Alright, so we're going to cut down or Verstappen from there, and then we're going to put in our go to pit orders with or Alonso to come back to soft tires as he tries to sneak up the inside of Lewis. He gets him out of the way as Lewis is on the hard compound. Alonso is also on the hard compound, so that shouldn't give him an advantage. Verstappen on the medium has an advantage though, so he's going to take his time and sneak by everybody that he can when he gets the opportunity. So once Verstappen closes the gap to these guys in front, he's going to sneak by them fairly quickly. Right, so here we go. The rival came back to soft tires with his Fittipaldi. So that's a two-stop strategy for him there. We don't want to burn Verstappen tires. These two guys in front are on hards. Ooh, Alonso is on the mediums. Safety car coming in not at a good point. Probably a good point for the rival Fittipaldi. He could get a free pit stop. But that's basically it. We could switch all Verstappen to the softs with no service in here real quick. So we'll be on the faster compound when we restart for the final lap. So we'll just boost to finish, and hopefully our guys can make up back these places. Probably go through these hards and medium tires. Alright, so we'll have one final lap. We're charging power unit for the entire lap here under the safety car, so we should have a full power unit. And we gave up 3 places for Verstappen to go on those fresh softs. Right. I think it's going to pay off in the end here. We should be able to pick up these guys on the hards and the medium. Only Alonso on that medium might give us a little bit of a challenge because his defense is pretty good. Thanks, man. Good luck. Alright, so we're going to line up now. Our power unit is going to be filled for both our drivers, and we're just going to boost at the restart. Get ready. Boost, boost, boost at the restart. And we have one full lap of boost here. So let's see how much places our drivers can pick up. Starting with Alonso on Sainz, gets him out the way fairly quickly. Out the way Lando Norris, so we're back up to P3 with Alonso and up to P4 with Verstappen. We have 2 more to go. Can we get any of them here? Alonso blocking. Alright, we got him with Alonso. Can Verstappen pass? Alright, so he's going to try to pass Alonso as Alonso tries to pass Lewis Hamilton. We got Alonso. We got Hamilton. Can we get both? Can we get the... Oh, yes, we got him. We got the 1-2. Great finish to the end there. Great race, Mr. Rival. Well done. Alright, so that was pretty nice. A nice final pull there to pick up all those positions from P5, P6 back up to P1, P2. Alright, let's take a quick look now at the debriefing. What was the strategy? We used Rival, we used the 3-2-2 strategy. One stop. You kind of don't want to be using 2 stops here at Japan. 1 stop is the best way to go. And we have the better drivers. Rival has the better car overall, but we have the better cornering. Alright, let's jump into the next race. Here we go for our next race. Singapore, it's gonna be. Let's go. Tight qualifying this time around. P5, P15 for us. Alright, so we're gonna go mediums, and we're gonna go hards. We're gonna give the Cuppa to Alonso here, and then we'll just go Prince with or Verstappen. Let's go. Alright, so we'll start off with the boost here at Singapore. See if our drivers go to the inside. Please go to the inside. Alright, Verstappen along the outside gets pushed out. Alonso was on the inside line, so he picked up a few positions. We have Max Verstappen now out in the front. We're going to slow him down a bit to save some power unit so we can defend when when the rival Verstappen starts to charge. As where Alonso is making up some places, here comes the rival Verstappen. Now we're going to try and defend for as long as we can with whatever power unit we have there. What a corner from Verstappen. He got blocked up there, lost 3 places from P10 down to P13, but we're back on our way up to P12. Can we get Valtteri Bottas on the final corner here? Verstappen lost but regained P1. Did he lost it in the first place? I'm not sure, but I thought it says P1, P2 one at a time. Okay, so we're out there. We're gonna have to try and defend. We're up to P11 with Alonso. We're trying our best to defend and keep Verstappen out in P1. Now let's see if we can attack. Ooh, we were being attacked as we tried to attack, so it turned out to be a defense for Alonso. He's going to be crossing the line. His tires seems to be a little bit burnt here, but we should still be good for 4 laps with Alonso. We'll just have to allow him to drive naturally from now on. Alright, so we're going to bring in or go to pit orders for Verstappen to come back to the hard tires. Oh, it's Singapore, so the medium tires is what we want. Yeah, we're gonna go for the mediums as well for our Alonso. I doubt his power unit will be making it because we boosted him too much, so we'll have to bring him onto the mediums. Don't want him to suffer a breakdown. P1 is secure. As you see, his servicing is pretty low, so we could not go for another lap if we even wanted to. He would have suffered a breakdown there. Alonso lived in the pits there, came back out in P22. Ooh, then we picked up some positions right off the bat. Alright, so Verstappen back in P1, he's going to keep that position to finish. Now we're going to focus in on pushing Alonso into some positions here. We're back up to P16 after that crazy pit stop. Here we were living in the pits for 5 seconds. Alright, so we'll try to cruise up now on Esteban Ocon. See if we can squeeze past him. Building the momentum, then we get the pass, and we're gonna attack those who are in pit. So we can squeeze up inside here. We're out of power unit. We're back up to P13 with our Alonso. We have 1 lap to go. Try and push him into some more positions. Verstappen, massive gap, so he's fine. It's just Alonso we need to push up here. Squeeze up the inside, did not. That corner cost Alonso a lot of places, caused him to get a jam, and that jam cost him a lot of positions. And so we're going to try at least to get up to P9. We could at least reach up to P9 with Alonso. Let's attack. Feel that momentum. See if we can squeeze past. There we go. So we have 2 more. Right, we've got P11 naturally. Now we have P9. We could at least get him. He's on the hards, Perez. At least try to get Perez out of the way here. See if we could go up the inside. Ooh, look at our tires. Our tires are pretty low here. Now what we've got to do is cut down to conserve. We just want to make it to this corner, and then we can just boost on 0 tires to the finish line from here, and we should hold our P9 spot. Alright, so overall, or Alonso got jammed, but it's alright, we still came back for a nice 40 points finish in that one. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the debriefing, and then we'll jump into the final race. Here we go. Rival did a 2-stop strategy there with his Verstappen, and that was the match. Fairly even match on the drivers. He has the overall better car, we have the better cornering. Let's jump into our final race and see what we could do with this one. Here we go for our final race. We're on Miami for this one. Let's go. Tight qualifier. Alonso behind again. Yeah, Alonso is going to qualify behind most of the time. We're going to have to do some work with Alonso. But alright, since they're nice and apart here, what we're going to do is we're going to go for the same tire strategy here. Hopefully our Verstappen can make up some places, and hopefully Alonso can also follow and make up some places and not get stuck in the back. Right, Verstappen dives down to the inside line. What a beautiful dive from him. Moves up to P2, gets pulled back to P3. And look at Alonso, he's already up to P7, up to P6 now. It seems like Alonso also moved to the inside line there to pick up some places nice and early. Now, we didn't want both drivers to be so close to each other, but they are. So we're just gonna cut them down now, and we'll try to slow Alonso down a bit and let Verstappen go for a little bit, create a little bit of distance as the rival boosts. We'll cut back to normal now, let Alonso defend a bit, then we'll kind of just slow him back down a bit and let Verstappen goes a bit. Yeah, to kind of just keep him in check. We don't want him to be too aggressive and too close to our Verstappen, as we save a little bit of power unit for him. He's going to need the extra power unit as well, because he's going to lose a little bit of time when it comes to go to pit. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is kind of boost our Verstappen a bit out. So we'll just slow Alonso down again. Just keep him nice and slow for now, and then we'll go to pit with Verstappen for the parts, as we're going for a 1-stop, not a 2-stop here. Alright, so the rival switch tires for the medium, so he's going to be going for a 2-stop. We're going for a 1-stop. We don't really have much tires with Verstappen to boost him either, so we're just going to keep Alonso conserving here, kind of slow down the pack, give Verstappen a little bit of time to get into pit. Alonso now out of tires, so now we'll have to boost him on into pit so he keeps his position. Then we'll just slow him back down at the entrance, just like that, and we see no stocking. Pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. Right, so we're back on our way out. Now everybody in front of Alonso, except for Lando Norris. Lando Norris went for the hard tire, so we'll have to work and catch back up to Lando Norris, because he went for the hards. So we'll have to work to catch back up to him. Use some of this boost. Everybody else will be going back to pit. Now we're gonna push Alonso down the straight here, build some momentum, and then we'll just push him from here to go attacking the corner. And so he wasn't able to go attacking. He got Perez, he got the rival Verstappen, and so we'll cut him back down here as we close the gap to these guys. This nice little pack here. We're gonna boost from now to go attack. See if we can squeeze on a few of them. we have color signs. Almost got getting signs there, but we got blocked. Now we can't get him on the straight, so we'll cut it down here a little bit. Then we'll go back attacking now. And we lost our place to Perez as they go to pit. Alright, so we'll pick up back and close the gap now to Verstappen and Lando Norris, who are all on hards. So we should be able to squeeze by them, hopefully. We don't want to burn our tires while we're on our way, because we have, looks like we burned the tires, guys. I didn't really want to burn the tires, but it looks like we burned them. So I'll have to make a quick pit stop with Verstappen, but I didn't pencil that in at all. I wasn't factoring in the burning of the tires. I was just attacking away. Now we're gonna lose a good amount of positions, but it is what it is. Our tires are burnt. Nothing we could do from there. Dan made that pit stop. Come back out on the softs in P6. We don't have the power unit now to go and charge down these guys. So it's a P1, P6 finish here for us. You see Verstappen, we didn't boost him any at all. And he's almost out of tires. Ooh, the temperatures were pretty high here. That's why. Because I'm like, wait, how are my tires burnt? The temperatures were pretty high, 37 degrees right now. I didn't take notice of the temperatures at all. So make sure to take notice of the weather here for this last race in Miami. Temperatures are pretty high. So the two-stop strategy probably will work out better here instead of going for the one-stop. Alright? In these high temperatures. Let's take a quick look now at the debriefing and or final score. So here we go for the debriefing window. That was the strategy used. And yeah, here we go. We kind of have the better driver here on levels. They have the overall better car. We have the better cornering. Right? So now for our overall score in this legendary driver qualifying, it's gonna be, there we go, 175. That should get us qualified without a doubt. All right. So that's basically gonna be it for this one. Let me know how you guys are doing down in your event. The timeless boost, it's gonna be a pretty good boost for next season, I would say, because the cornering, speed, and race start, those are gonna be three tremendous attributes for next season. So if you're gonna be getting some, I would recommend getting some. If not, then wait. One thing I don't like though is these new prices for crates. 5,350 bucks for a 10x crate at the end of the season. At the end of the season, Hutch? Come on. The season is basically over. We're at sneak peeks right now, going through, and you know, after sneak peeks we're gonna get like a few days and then we get the new update, and you're still selling crates at 5,350. I don't like that at all. Anyways, that's basically gonna be it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Shout out Christopher Graves.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love.